Hi there, my name is Z and today we are going to do a review of IGO-W. So this is the box, IGO-W, and this is the IGO-W. Most of you guys know that this is the Rebuildable Dripping Atomizer or RDA, which I purchased from www.electronica.ro. So once again, IGO-W, which I purchased from www.electronica.ro. And now let's take a closer look and do some explainings. So this is the box. In the box, when you open it, you get, of course, the dripping atomizer. You got some spare parts. Inside there is a positive post, there is the insulator for the positive post, two rings, you got some cantle wire, and you got some fiber or silica, So that's, and you also got instruction manual, which is very good. You got some explanations here for each part. You got here the explanation, there is a picture of the parts. Inside there is instruction manual on how you're going to make your first setup, if maybe you're a beginner or something. Anyway, you got explanation or instruction manual, you got main parts, and you got the RDA by itself, of course, without a drip tip. You are able to use, you need to use your own drip tip. So I'm going to put it on a device because it is easier. You're not able to remove the top cap without you're able, but it's difficult, and we're going to do some explanation. I'm using a groovy, also from Electronica. A lot of people putting back their grooves because of some problems and issues, but I have never got any issue with a groovy, and I'm using it instantly, with the IGO-W. So, as you're able to see, this is the top cap of IGO-W. There is the writings UD IGO-W, and at the top cap there is one air hole, there is another two air holes, and there is 510 drip tip. See, place for drip tip. Down on the base there is the 510 connector that you're able to screw it on the, let's say, IGO battery or any device with 510 connection. I'm using it on a groovy. So when you remove the top cap like this, there is a base. What you're able to see down here is a dripping valve. I will explain it. See, this is the dripping valve, this is the negative post, this is the positive post, and this is the negative post. So two negatives, one positive. Down here on the base there is two O-rings for the connection with the top cap. See? And basically that's it. That's all you need for the dripping atomizer. Okay, these two negative posts and one positive post, like here, allows you to do, let's say, a single coil, a dual coil like it's here, like I did, and even 4 coils, for 2 on each side. But I don't know who needs that, but a dual coil is too much. Let's see how it works. See, that is the idea of the dual coil. One coil on this side, one coil on this side, and when you press the button, there is a good amount of vapor coming out of the dripping atomizer. Okay, what is the purpose? The purpose for me, it's not for everyday all day vaping because I'm vaping a lot and it hits. So you know, I don't use it for all day, but in the evening I like to use it in the evening, and I like to use it when I'm trying my e-liquids, you know, when I made some or get some or anything. For the top cap, for the good results or some, let's say like that, there is the two air holes. One is here and one is here. The whole idea of it is one hole for the one coil, the other hole for the other coil. So to put back top cap regularly or correctly, you need this air hole to align with this coil and that one to align with this one. So it looks like this. I don't know if you're able to see it, or let's do it one more time. You know, this air hole towards the U should be aligned with the coil that is around you, and the other one there is aligned instantly, you know, because they are put it diagonally like that. So see, that is the IGO-W. Of course, the performance of the RDA itself, you know, it is depend on how you make your coil, what material you use. Somebody use cotton, somebody use silica, you know. A lot of people do all micro coils or like that. I don't like micro coils. I just do some wraps around the silica and basically that's it, because I don't like to make a science of vaping, you know. I just keep it simple and easy as much as you do, and I learned you get a good results with that simple stuff, you know. So I'm going to try to take a vape, you know, and then I'm going to show you in the tutorial how to make a good coil to get it work on the variable voltage or variable wattage device, and of course to make on the mechanic mods, you know. Okay, basically that's it. Now let's see how it vapes. Okay, you saw my coils. I did 6 reps, 0.15 Cantle wire, or it was Nitzer wire, and it was a 2mm silica. I did 6 wraps on one coil, 6 wraps on the other coil. You see, my coils look basically something like this. I will show it to you in the tutorial because I got them prepared, you know, already. So I put one on the one side, the other on the other side. I show you, it looks something like this. When you press the button, it works. You get I got 1.3 ohms of the resistance, and I'm vaping it on the 4 volts. It looks like this. Okay, the performance depends on how you make your coil. So if you're making a good coils for the previous stuff, you're going to make a good coil on this stuff. If you're a beginner, you might have some problems. I will try to show you in the tutorial how I did my coils. So one thing that bothers me with this is the air holes. I think they are 1mm, and I would like them to be slightly bigger, you know, maybe 1.3 or 1.5, and I'm going to make them to be 1.5. I left it like Fabrics did because of the review, but I'm going to change that later, maybe show it to you. And the only thing that bothers me because every of these RDA works just good, and only thing you need to know is to make a good coil for this, and they're going to work. But if you are trying to make a coil for the variable voltage or variable wattage device, you should know that you need to make a higher resistance per each coil, and for the mechanics just make no purpose to make higher voltage. You are able to do maybe 4 rubs and just make it work on the mechanics. It's not going to work on the electronic device, with the devices that they have some electronic inside, because the groovy, let's say, is not going to work under the 1 ohm resistance. So if you're making 1.3, maybe 1.5, 1.2, it's going to work. Also the Provari is not going to work under the 1 ohm. So I'm making higher resistance, so it works on my electronic device like Groovy, like Provaris and stuff like that. And now let's go to the tutorial and see how I make my coils. So this is the IGO-W on the Groovy mode. I'm going to remove my top cap, see how it works. I never drip it like this, a lot of people do dripping like this, take a bottle and put some liquid inside like here. I don't do that. I remove the whole top cap and then put some liquid in here and in here. That prevents some leaking, I just my opinion, it's not something that you need to do. So it works. It works okay. Now let's recoil it, because these screws and everything is so small and I'm wearing glasses. It might have some problems, maybe you're not going to get something because I need to take it like here, and excuse me for that, but that is just something that I need to do. Okay, let's turn the device off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It says bye bye. Just to make sure that we're not going to fire it, or something. That's it. Okay, it's off. Now, for the recoiling, you need some fiber or whatever you use, cotton, or maybe I use fiber. This is 2mm silica wick or fiber. This is 0.15 NICR or Nitzer wire, and I make 6 turns, on this one, and 6 turns of this one. One thing you should know when you're recoiling for the devices with electronic is that one coil needs to be above 1.3 ohms and the other one should be 1.3 ohms, so you should have, let's say, about 2 ohms or something to have a good coil, because when you make it like one coil and the other one is going to be one coil, when you put everything together you're going to get 1.5, 0.5, so you need to have a higher resistance for the good working coil. Okay, now just remove all of the screws like this, unscrew it, everything. Remove the old coils, like this. This was the old coils, see? Remove them. I just want to wipe it a little bit, like this, just to make sure everything is okay. Okay, when you tie them all, Hey, I have a problem with the screw. This is the positive post. Okay, you see these 3 holes here, 1, 2, 3. The idea is to put one coil on this side, here, and one coil on the other side, opposite way, here. So a lot of people just put them like this, tight them, and that's it. But I'm not doing that way. I already prepared it. I told you this is 2mm silica, 6 wraps on the one, and on the other is the same. See? So what I'm doing, I just need to put the contour. See, it is a bit difficult because I don't see. I did it on this side, and that was the negative, and this is the positive. Okay, leave it like that, and do the same on the other side. See? Negative. Sorry, I'm going to do a positive first. Like this. And then okay. Problem. I just want you to see all this because you need to see this stuff, you know. That is something that you're going to experience when you try to recoil this. Okay. 1. And I'm having some issues with the negative. Okay, and they're all set. What you need to do now? Now you need to put this coil on this side, this coil on this side, and make sure to not touching the negative and the positive, and also on the other side to make sure to not touch the negative and the positive. How are you going to do that? This is why my wire is a little bit longer. See, this is the 2 wires from this, and just gently hold it and screw it. Negative should be a little bit closer, like that. That's it. Make sure when you tighten these screws to not press them, to not tighten, to not over tighten them, because you're going to break the wire. And now wire is going there. Okay, the positive we are not going to screw it now because of the one and the other coil, but we can screw the negative here. Just slightly gently push it. I hope that you see what I'm doing. Slightly push it and tighten it like this. See, it's not a problem. Now these 2 guys, just a little bit there and a little bit there, and just tie them both. See? Basically that's it. Make sure nothing touch the base, like this. Let's start the device and see the ohms, do some checking. If they are not working on this, I'm going to take my mode, you know, mechanic mode. So it's opened. Let's see the resistance. 1.3 ohms. See? That means it's going to work. I will fire it on 3.8 volts. See that everything works good. Just make sure they are glowing. I think everyone is glowing. No. I need to just a little bit touch them, and they're now going to work. Hop. Okay, they are good. That's it. They are okay. See, they are all glowing. Now we need to remove the wires. I do it with my nail cutter, like this. Okay, bye bye. And like this. Trim all the excess, everything. Okay. Like this. And the excess of the fiber, like this. I hope you are seeing what I'm doing. I hope you're able to see what I'm doing. Sorry. I think now it's okay. Let's fire it. It should be okay. Yeah, it is. Just more power. Up. Yeah, they are working. Okay, now let's put some e-liquid. Put that here. And put this here. Oh yeah, they are going to work. They are going to work just great. See? Just remember, when you're putting back, this air hole goes on the coil like this. Let's try it. Okay, that was it. Thank you all for watching and see you in another video. Bye.